Now, when you think of iconic South African women, it's hard to keep Bonang Matheba away from the top of that list. She is in the midst of sharing the excitement of a new two-part docuseries, A Very Bonang Year. And as we've entered into Women's Month this August here in Mzansi, we'd love to pick Mogel's brain on being a woman in this country. Thank you so much for staying tuned with us this morning.
Yeah, only a pleasure.
And of course, it is also Women's Month in Mzansi. And part of the reason for you airing your two-part special, A Very Bonang Year, at this time is in light of the incredible achievements you have made, as well as the work you do to empower young girls and women from all over. But what does being a woman in this country mean to you?
Well, I think it's very scary, you know, to be a woman in South Africa. And that's just the truth. I think our gender-based violence statistics are some of the scariest in the world. And any South African woman will tell you it's very, very scary. When you want to leave at night, when you want to do simple things, shopping, you know, jogging in the morning, you're always having to look behind your shoulder. It's very unfortunate. But also in this country, the women are doing so well. I see so many young women buying cars, so many young women starting businesses, so many young women supporting their families. And that's why I love to center my work around women. I feel like when you educate or empower a woman, you empower a community. She then becomes a domino effect. You know, the Bonang Matheba Bursary Fund is centered around educating the girl child. My work with Global Citizen is and United Nations is centered around empowering young women.
What are some of the challenges you face in that space, working with young women who have to get out and still face the challenges of everyday life as a South African woman?
You know, young women, I find they overwhelm themselves. They want to achieve and do all these things, but somehow can never find the fire or the fight to start. You know, my biggest challenge is getting somebody to believe in themselves, getting them to start, but then also reminding them that it's not something that's going to happen in about 24 hours, unfortunately. You know, time and success, those things, I mean, and money, those things require a long time. And I think my career is a great illustration of that. You know, young women need champions. I need to be a champion for other women. We in society need to open doors for women. You know, people who are gatekeepers, people who are industry leaders need to give young people an opportunity to shine. And that's how we're going to help each other. And I try to be that for all my young girls, because I know that the impact that a great mentor has on one's you know, career. I've had wonderful mentors, Patience Stevens, Basitsana Kumalo, the list goes on. And here I am being able to be this wonderful young woman because of wonderful young women like them. Well, women like them.
I love that. I love that so much. And you definitely are a role model to so many. But I want to put you on the spot right now. Tell us 3 reasons why you think women are the most potent and powerful beings ever.
Because they're the most important. They give life, they nurture, they support, they inspire, they are the anchors of society. Yeah, and once a woman unlocks that and realizes that about herself, she becomes very, very potent.
There was more than 3 though, but yes, I'll take all of them.
Okay, all right. Bonang, before we let you go, how do you encourage everyone out there? Because I think a lot of people often think that you've got to be a celebrity, you've got to have a big media or publicity platform to be able to encourage and empower people. But how do you encourage everyone out there, every woman out there, every man out there to really step up and help in the effort to empower the women of South Africa?
I say whether it's a big or small, you know, anything that you do, if you can make somebody smile, if you can assist somebody, if you can inspire, if you can teach, if you can help somebody grow, please do it. You know, there is great fulfillment in service. There is great fulfillment in sharing. And there's great fulfillment in being a blessing to other people.
I just want to take all of that in, just lie down and bask. Nicely, and soak it all up.
Drama. Bonang, thank you so much for sharing your story with us this morning. You are such a role model again to so many women, and we look forward to checking more lists with you, just like made a new app, check. Did this, check. So thank you so much for taking time out of your very busy schedule to sit down with us this morning.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you.
Of course, that was Bonang Matheba, and we can't wait to see what else our mogul has up her sleeves. To catch the rest of her reflection and insight on her 2019, then please be sure not to miss part 2 of her special A Very Bonang Year. It's all going down at 6 p.m. this Saturday on SABC1. Bask, Jamie, bask. Take it in, Jamie.